The most dangerous chemicals in the world. A poison that will literally melt you. Let's find out. Chemicals are everywhere. The world is made up of chemicals. We consume chemicals, and we use them to facilitate ourselves in many aspects of our lives. Most of the time, they're harmless. However, we do tend to come across some pretty dangerous ones every now and then. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the most dangerous chemicals in the world. So without further ado, let's dive right in. 7. Asbestos. First up on our list, we have asbestos. A naturally occurring silicate material known as asbestos has been utilized in building for ages because of its capacity to insulate and withstand heat. For its insulative and fire-resistant qualities, asbestos was often used in building construction up until the 1980s, both in the United States and abroad. Unfortunately, breathing in asbestos dust frequently can damage the lungs severely. Asbestosis is the term used to describe the inflammation, scarring, and other symptoms brought on by asbestos inhalation. Asbestosis is a kind of fibrosis that can get extremely bad over time and can result in deadly consequences, including mesothelioma, cancer, and pulmonary heart disease. 6. Carbon monoxide. Next up on our list, we have carbon monoxide. In extremely minute concentrations, carbon monoxide occurs naturally in our environment as a combustible gas. Additionally, domestic appliances like stoves and water heaters, as well as combustion engines used in cars and other vehicles emit it. The gas replaces the oxygen carried by the hemoglobin in human blood if it is breathed. The heart and brain, which both depend on oxygenated blood, may fail very fast as a result of this. An individual can lose consciousness and pass away from carbon monoxide exposure in a matter of minutes. The gas is invisible and has no taste or smell, which is the worst part because you never know if you're inhaling it or not. 5. Hydrogen fluoride and hydrofluoric acid. The next chemical on our list is hydrogen fluoride and hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid, a mixture of hydrogen fluoride and water, is another compound that is both incredibly hazardous and extremely beneficial. It is commonly created by heating fluorite, a common mineral, while adding sulfuric acid. Polytetrafluoroethylene, more widely known as Teflon, is made using hydrofluoric acid and is frequently used to insulate a wire. Additionally, it is utilized to make compounds for drugs like fluoxetine, better known as Prozac. Although hydrofluoric acid is less corrosive than hydrochloric acid, it may nonetheless swiftly produce horrific burns if it comes into contact with human flesh. Its fumes can irritate the respiratory system and cause pulmonary edema, which can be lethal upon inhalation. 4. Sulfuric acid. Next up on our list is sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is a chemical that may dissolve in water and is found naturally in acid rain and close to oxidized sulfide minerals. In most industrialized nations, it is also produced in considerable quantities for use in industrial processes, as a cleaning agent in the processing of metals and in fertilizers. The acid is extremely corrosive, and if it comes into contact with the skin, it can quickly result in chemical burns, just like some of the other harsh acids. Despite being classified as a prohibited drug by the UN, it is widely utilized in the manufacturing of illicit, unrestrained narcotics. 3. Phthalates. The next chemical on our list is phthalates. Phthalates are synthetic chemicals that are frequently added to plastics to increase their flexibility and strength. They come in a variety of forms and have been used in food and beverage containers, as well as many other plastic goods, since the 1920s. Unfortunately, phthalates have been connected to a number of major health issues because they can affect the human endocrine system. According to research, exposure to phthalates may raise the risk of diabetes, obesity, breast cancer, and other illnesses, as well as the recent decline in male fertility. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel while you're at it.